Good morning, my friends. Welcome to our first of two live broadcasts today. Here we are, the third day of February. I hope you all had a phenomenal January. And so now, February is a very, very active month for network marketers. And there's all kinds of opportunities for all of you to find people that you know in advance would naturally be interested in your business. You can tell by the contents of their profile who you want to talk to, who needs what you have. And the more selective you are about who you talk to, the more successful you're going to be. Now, for those of you that are in boot camp, one of the things that we're going to be talking about in the February boot camp is the effectiveness of posting and using posts to build relationships. A general question that a lot of people have is, at what point in time can I start a conversation with a person and move the conversation to talking about my business? Based on the assumption you make about the contents and activity of someone's profile. See, it's easy to identify perfect prospects on LinkedIn from the information listed on their profile, their daily visible activity, and their answers to some simple questions when you talk to them. And at the end of the day, it's always going to be about talking to people. If you only talk to qualified people about your business, you will close more sales and dramatically reduce being rejected. Now, Facebook has become LinkedIn for professionals. So let me pop out of this. Pop back over here to LinkedIn. And I just finished working with Kim. Let me unmute her. Kim is just getting going, just getting started.
Hi, Max.
Hi. So let's continue with, what we were talking about. And let's come over now. Again, you're building your network. So right now you have 72 people. So you're just getting going on here. But something that should motivate you. So right now you got 72 connections. These 72 people that you're connected to on your first level have connections. So those 72 people connect you to 54,000 people on LinkedIn. And these 54,000 people on LinkedIn have connections. Now, so they're telling you that those 54,000 people connect you to the 1 billion people on LinkedIn. That's pretty exciting, isn't it? Now, the truth is, it's a lie. It's a lie. But this gets people excited. And that's what it's all about. There are actually 1 billion, 10 million professionals on LinkedIn, which again would make you, real excited. So let's come back. So your ability to connect with people, remember, they'll let you connect with people on your first 3 levels. So Let's undo these. Okay, so let's go over to your message area. So you've been reaching out to people. Now, we looked at Danica here. And this person is talking to you. And she has an interesting background. And so we don't lose track of her. For now, I would put a star. Now, Nicole here, you've already started.
Yep.
Okay, so let's come down here. Now we didn't do Susan yet.
Nope.
You put a star next to her name. All right. So she's looking for a sales job. All right, so we look here at what she does, and she's a customer service rep. And she was working here until last September. December. So she's been out of work for 4 months.
Okay.
Outside sales. Now, she graduated from high school in 1978. That's 46 years ago. So, assuming she was 17, she's 63 years old now.
Mhm.
Okay. So, let's look at your messages. You reached out to her at the beginning of January. She accepted you. What have you been doing for work since you left? Well, she didn't respond. She saw what you're doing, but she didn't respond. Now, now, a lot of people, she may not want to tell you what she does. I'm a groundskeeper at the local post office or whatever. She doesn't want to talk about this, but she saw this. Okay.
Yep.
So what we want to do first is let's send her. The last time you sent this to her was at the end of January. So it's about, maybe less than a week ago. So we're going to come over here. We'll send her the light at the end of the tunnel post. All right.
Yep.
The mover. And so we want to ask her a question. Now, she did this 5 months ago. Let's look at her. She did this 2 months ago. Comments. Okay, this was a month ago. So what does this tell you? She's not necessarily the most active. She liked this, and this is something that was posted 3 weeks ago. So now we're going to go back to her profile. Inside sales job. Now, the question you asked her, what have you been doing for work since you left that other job? She saw it, but she didn't want to answer it. Maybe she didn't want to answer it because she isn't doing anything. Or she's doing something that she doesn't want to talk about. The thing is, you always want to ask, what have you been doing for? This is an easy question to answer for somebody to answer. We always want to ask simple questions that are easy for people to answer. The easier it is to answer, the more likely you're going to get a response. So you couldn't ask it, what have you been doing for work? She didn't want to come back and tell you. It's been a struggle. I mean, I'm 63 years old. Nobody wants to hire an old lady. She doesn't want to tell you that. So, an easy question to ask. We sent this. Look at her profile. Look at her work history. So she worked for this company for 2 years. Why'd you stop working? You want to ask a question that's easy for her to answer. Okay, so this is something we just did right before this session. People will answer you. Why haven't you been able to find a job yet? Took some time off. Okay? So what we're going to do is first we're going to center that. Good luck. All right. And as far as this person's concerned, we sent this. Now, this is going back to the beginning of January. Here we are in the beginning of February. Why did she leave her job? Concentrics. Now, she's got a job interview. What's the point in talking about what you're doing? So let's find out what kind of a job is it. All right, let's come back over here. Let's look at one more.
Chelsea, I think we we've gone back a few times, back and forth a few times.
Determined hard worker, seeking new opportunities. All right, now the first thing you want to do stockroom associate. Now, I know a number of you all have an issue. You all have an issue on when can I talk to someone about my business? When can I bring it up? All right. And what we determine, let's come back over here, is you use a transition line to start talking about your business, but only when you determine a need. So the basic fundamental template is many people that I work with on LinkedIn are now making money from home. What do you know about the network marketing business model? You're going to take this and you're going to plug into it what you've learned about the other person. Okay, so we sent this over. So we're looking at Chelsea? Is that who we're looking for?
Yes.
Okay, so you reached out to her. Been on 7 years. Okay, so you're asking her, what prompted you to leave your job? So as we talked about today, the first question you'd want to know is, why does she have the open to work frame? You're assuming that maybe she's not doing this anymore. Why does she have the open to work frame? Would have been the question. Okay. So that's why she left. She left last October. And so now, according to this, she's working at Kohl's.
Right.
Okay, so we can do the same thing. First, we'll send her a moving image. Right now, so according to her profile, she's working at Kohl's. We want to have a conversation. The question is, why else when she's got a job at Kohl's? Again, we want her to answer. Why do you have that open to work frame around your picture?
Hmm.
So, but we want to have a conversation, so we could say, life is too short. So what you're all gonna do, and we really did you use a transition line and start talking about your business. But you only want to use it when we have determined a clear need. Your basic fundamental transition line. Many people that I work with on LinkedIn are now making money from home. What do you know about the network marketing model? Business model. So we took this, and with each one of her prospects, we modified it. Many people that I work with on LinkedIn that had a hard time finding a job have been able to make money remotely from home. With your experience working with the public, you got all the necessary skills to be very successful doing this. Now, when I use the term network marketing, I'm referring to companies like Amway, New Skin, Avon, or Mary Kay. What do you know about the network marketing business model? With another prospect, many of the retail professionals that I work with on LinkedIn that didn't like their jobs have been able to start new careers working remotely from home. With your management and retail experience working with the public, many other people that I work with on LinkedIn that wanted to find remote jobs with flexible schedules. So you modify this to fit the person that you're talking to. And they're more inclined to follow the conversation and open it up. Now, let me scroll down here. Let me log out of Kim's account. So what you're dealing with, folks, is you have unlimited access to people. So Kim, you're on your way. You just have to, you're just getting going. So we just need to continue. And in our next session, we'll jump in and we'll help you move these conversations along. Okay?
Sounds great. Thank you.
All right. Let me pop over here. Now, I'm going to go over to my network. Now, I've got 10,900 people that I'm connected to. I got 10,000 first level. Second level. Those 10,000 people connect me to 1,930,000 people. Those second level people connect me to 1 billion. It's the same number of people that Kim was connected to, and she only had 72 connections. Now, the truth is, every month they're adding 10 million people. They're beyond they're beyond a billion. Now they're up to 1 billion, 10 million. And it all comes down to conversation. Who are you talking to? All right, so let's come over here and let's look at so Sasa, apologize if I'm mispronouncing your name. Which one of these is you? If people can't see you, people can't respond to anything that you're doing. So the first thing, you got to be visible. People need to be able to see who you are, to see what you're doing. All right, so here, Stephen, looks like you send me a connection request. Okay, so Stephen, I think on Tuesday we're doing a training for everybody in the power lead system. But what you don't want to do is you're not here to promote. It doesn't matter what you're selling. You don't want to put. You're not here to promote the power lead system. Just like you're not here to promote Manatech. You're not here to promote Isagenix. You're not here to promote Melaleuca. You're here to promote you. You want to put yourself out there as someone that can help them let me unmute you. So what you put on your profile is going to give you credibility with people. So here you worked with Stone and then you started your own business. So you're not going to be the only person in the power lead system that's out there trying to promote what they're doing. So you really need to not promote this. You need to be promoting yourself. You need to give your business a different name. All right, so I'm gonna pop out of my account. So remember, it's all about conversation. So Amelia, who are you talking to on here?
Is Dasha, D-A-S-H, D-A-S-H. Let me see. I hope it's, yeah, that one. So we're working on her.
Okay, so this is the one that is looking for the work. She wants to get back to the hotel business.
She's doing like 60K and she wants to go back to New York to make more money. But she said she was open to know about network marketing with the right company.
Okay. So again, we're looking to take the transition line. So let's pop over here. We modify the traditional transition line to fit your person, the person you're talking to. So mention many of the professionals that I work with on LinkedIn. Now, what are her skills?
She's been supervisor and also in sales.
Management, training, coaching, team building. I've been able to start new careers. With your and professionals that I work with on LinkedIn. Again, you're personalizing this.
One part missing. Actually, saying I think there was the first sentence missing when you copy. No, no.
Okay, so you sent this over on Wednesday. You want the rainbow, you got to put up with a lot of rain. Then ah, all you're trying to do is gain enough information about them to modify and add to the transition line to qualify folks. Now let me pop up here.
Thank you, Max.
You're welcome. Let me,
Letting me know. Thank you.
where is it? All right, now what I'm going to put in the chat. So we have 3 training options for you. First, I put the links in the chat. You all can change your life in the next 90 days with focused energy. For those of you that have been in boot camps before, we all know that repetition is the key to network marketing mastery. So go to maxsteingart.com/90-day challenge. Participate in the next 3 boot camps, February, March, and April. Breaks down to $59 a month. And you get our expansive scripts book. And when you register, anybody that registers for the 90-day boot camp challenge will also have access to our coaching mastermind sessions on Saturday. We have one today at 1 o'clock. Our boot camp twofer, register for the February and March boot camps. Use the promo code DOUBLE. Participate in both boot camps for $59. Or register for our February boot camp. Go to maxsteingart.com/best deal. My boot camp. Use the promo code best deal. Drop the price to $79. Folks, if you're not talking to 10 or 15 people every day, you could be. And if you're not closing 2 or 3 people a day, you could be doing that too. It's not hard. You just need to be talking to the right people. As I said, I'll be back at 1 o'clock. Back to our schedule. On Monday, we have a number of sessions. Sunday night, we also have a special broadcast too. So until next time, best of luck in building your business and God bless.